And good evening to everyone. As we have seen severe storms pass through the area, mostly to the north of the Meridian area. Right now we have gotten in some thunderstorm warnings that we're going to go over and who all needs to be aware of what's going on and what the rest of the area in Mississippi looks like tonight. First off, I wanted to start out with condolences tonight. As we were going over the weather, we were just finding out if you were in the area of 22nd Avenue this afternoon where the CEFCO is and saw large police present and ambulances there. A Lauderdale County worker of a truck pulled in and apparently had a heart attack while he was there. We pass along condolences to his family. Such a sad situation for something like that to happen, but our hearts go out to them. Our prayers go out to that family to lose someone this time of year to a situation like that. So we, again, from the bottom of our hearts, pass along condolences to those family members and those involved in that this afternoon. I had a lot of questions of what's going on there, and that's the sad news that we would deliver from that. So I thought I would start with that. And again, our hearts go out to you. They really do. Good evening. If you're just tuning in, my name is Scotty Ray, and welcome. We do weather. When things turn bad, we go street-by-street coverage, and tonight is no different. As we pull up, let's go straight to radar and show you exactly what the National Weather Service has for us tonight. We have had a severe thunderstorm warning issued there for Southeastern Noxubee County and also Northeastern Kemper County. We've been watching this storm as it came across Neshoba County. It started over in Carthage and worked its way across and has finally made it to Kemper County. Almost got out of Kemper before this fired off the severe thunderstorm warning into Alabama. It is near Cooksville, 18 miles southwest in Alabama. Now let's close this stuff here to where you can actually see what's going on here in Alabama. This is right on the corner of Alabama. This is going to be Scuba, Mississippi here at Scuba Tech. You go up Highway 45 after you get through Presley Bottom right there. This is the turn to Wahalak. All to the east of Highway 45 is going to be pouring to where you can barely see. This is going to be north of Giles. This is Highway 16 where it runs into 17 in Alabama. Once here, if you go north of Lover's Lane, you're going to run right into this and all these dirt roads here. This is going to be Bennsville United Methodist Church right out near Whitehorse Mountain, right in there. And this is where the worst of worst is going on right now in our area. As you cross that Noxubee County line, this is the center of the storm. This is the eye of it. It's going to be near Dancy within 9 minutes. Make it to Clark within 9 minutes. Pleasant Ridge within half an hour. And Aliceville, friends there in Alabama, y'all will have the storm in 26 minutes. So be prepared in Alabama. Now, it is a severe thunderstorm warning. It is not a tornado. This is a severe thunderstorm warning. If you rate this on a scale of 1 to 10 of the possibilities of it turning into something more, my radar rates this at a 3.5. So there's not much chance that this will do anything other than just be a severe thunderstorm warning. Let's back out and let you look at this, where this is. This is the Mississippi side. This is Aliceville, Alabama. It is headed directly for y'all. As you look at this warned area, it's the extreme eastern side of Kemper County and southeastern corner of Noxubee County there. Here's Sugarlock Lumber Company, and it's going to be due east to 45. Now, Aliceville, y'all are going to get this here in just a minute. The tornado watch has expired for Mississippi side. We have this now, Tuscaloosa, these areas of Utah, Alabama, Livingston. If you're there, that's still under a tornado watch until 10 p.m. tonight. Not much chance of that. We've seen a few showers as we look across this. Lauderdale County, as we come down, let's just show what all we've got while we've got radar pulled up here. We've got a little bit of showers here in Portable, due south of Bodka Valley as you come across with the Chicken Shack was at Portable. Some heavy rain there, not what they're getting just north of Scuba or east of Scuba, but showers nonetheless. When you come down through Daleville, Daleville Baptist, we've got some showers there. As we get into Lauderdale County, now we're showing some showers here as you get deeper out here in the, this is going to be the Center Hill area, Bailey area. Last Chance Tobacco here at 493. When you come out here, it's just going to be west of 493, that heavy rain. We back out and we see that we've got showers moving in from Newton County into Lauderdale. Nothing heavy. We got one little shower there that is strong. As we come down, we look at Clark County, all clear there, and we've got a little bit of showers there in Raleigh at the courthouse this afternoon. Let's turn this off and look at the statewide of what else we've got going on. Two areas that are still left in the state right now that are causing havoc. Columbus at the Air Force Base. Now, there is not a warning in Columbus, but nonetheless, it is pouring rain there also. Just doesn't have quite the intensity that Kemper and Noxubee have. As we come across here and we go back just due north of Carthage, Highway 25, look at that rain in that area there. We've got a bunch there if you're going to be there. Ethel, Mississippi, McCool, Mississippi. As we get into Ackerman, if you've got kids at Mississippi State, heavy rain moved through that area a little bit ago, and it is now east of Starkville, right there at Columbus. This came through there. Hopefully all the kids were at home and didn't get into anything. No wrecks or anything to that nature. These things do have dump a lot of rain, and it's hard to control a car. So if you're in these areas, don't travel if you don't have to. Now let's go back here and look at this warning. Again, this is going to last until 7:45, which is roughly 15 minutes, and this moves right on into Alabama. Y'all are going to have more of this as we come across here. In the lines of this is going to be Aliceville. Y'all are going to get this rain here, and then it will eventually make its way toward the Tuscaloosa area, the northwest side right here coming across Northport in these areas near McFarland Boulevard. Y'all will have that after a while. As we look at this, as we go northward, while we've still got Alabama, we do have some areas that have a severe thunderstorm warning as we're looking at this. There's several here. As we get up near Berry, Alabama, we've got one here, severe thunderstorm warning until 7:45. This is going to be affecting Fayetteville. This is for central Fayette County until 7:45. We've got another one just north of there. If we look at this here in Jasper County, just north of Jasper until 7:45 also. This is going to be for Walker and southeastern Winston counties, those two until 7:45. Alabama is getting a lot worse weather than the Mississippi side at this point. We had a lot move through the northern portion of Mississippi earlier. We had some tornado warnings that were fired off, nothing serious up here earlier this afternoon. To my knowledge, no damage was done. I don't have anything showing on radar that we did. Now let's zoom in on this as we come out of West Point and move right into Alabama here. Let's look at what these reports. They had some hail move through that area there, and that was in Vernon, Lamar County. Also here near Beaverton, we had trees were blown down. To the extent a number of trees or other damage is unknown at this time. But tree damage there in Lamar County, Alabama. That's some serious wind that came through with this. As we come across here, this is going to be in Marion County, Alabama. Trees down also in Winfield. Possible tornado is what they're reporting there that happened here earlier. And again, let me see if they put a time on that this afternoon. 6:45. That would have been about an hour ago, if I'm looking at that correctly. So we've had a lot more damage in this area here as we move across into Alabama. So if you're in Alabama, anywhere north of Tuscaloosa, and if you'll look at this, Gadsden area up here near Huntsville, Alabama, if you're in these areas anywhere in Alabama, y'all be weather-wise. Watch what you're doing tonight at serious storms as it comes across. Now, as we recap everything that was brought up about Mississippi, we need to really pay attention to what's coming up on Saturday night. Most of this storm here, as you can tell, was north of the Meridian area, north of Hattiesburg, all stayed up in these areas. I think this is going to be a different story for us on Saturday evening into Saturday night. We're still days away from it, but we've got temperatures that are going to be dropping from near 80 degrees to 20 degrees on Sunday night. It's going to be totally different where this cold and hot air mix, and that, as we all know, is never a good mix. So we want to pay, always be weather-wise, but I'm thinking we're going to have more activity coming up on Saturday night. As it nears, we'll tell you more and more about it. Ironic says, I believe it was a tornado as is tracked on radar as it went through. Reed Timmer, meteorologist, he was there in Mississippi. He's a great one. I watch him a lot. Reed Timmer is really good at what he does. and chases storms, and he was through there. Toward Tuscaloosa, I'm just going up through here, Beehive and Marion watching. Thank y'all. As we go up through here, Bentonville is pretty bad right now. Shelby, Anthony up in that area, and it has to be right now. I was just glancing to see if there was any more questions in those areas there. We had a lot of thunder and lightning in Philadelphia. And we had a lot of rain also go through Winston County there on Highway 25 earlier as it made its way across. And that's the storms that are now in the Columbus area making their way out. Now, let's go back into Kemper County here and look at this. It is almost out of the area and 100% over near Geiger, Alabama. If y'all are over there, Highway 17 right through here, be careful. We still got showers lingering right here around Bentonville United Methodist Church. This is going to be the road from Scuba that takes you out here, Millington Road, where you can take the split and go back to Old 45 or come on out and then go on into Alabama, as we've all done so many times. But anywhere around, I would put this in, let's see here, as we look at this, you can go, that's going to be about a 2-mile radius to the west of Bentonville United Methodist Church, and roughly about 1.5 miles south of Bentonville, where the rain is still going. And that'll be on Thornton Road, directly across from that, about 1.5 miles toward the old cemetery down in there, where we'll have still a lot of rain on that dirt road. So I urge you to be careful if you're in those areas there. And distance tool, let me clear that out. And as I'm going to just keep doing more there, aren't I? Let me clear that off there, the distance tool, and back out. All right, what we've got now is the severe thunderstorm warning has expired for Bentonville, this area here. They've extinguished this. Now this is right across the line, severe thunderstorm warning until 8:15. As we look at this, this is until 8:15 for Pickens and Northern Greene and northwestern Sumter counties. At 7:27, that was just a few moments ago, the thunderstorm was located over Panola, or about 15 miles south of Aliceville, moving at 40 miles an hour. 60-mile-an-hour gusts with this and penny-sized hail. So it's not huge hail, but it does have it. It could have some damage to roofs and siding and trees. If you were near Union, New West Greene, Panola, West Greene, Knoxville, Geiger, any of these areas there, be on your weather toes as it comes near you this afternoon. Now, as we look at this, you can tell the intensity on the west side of this has died down. We do have more as it makes its way across here north of Utah, Alabama. Here's Gainesville at the river. It's going to be north of there, just past Geiger. As you get past where the old stores are and go over that hill is where you're going to start to see all this rain. Just past the Methodist Church there, it's going to be very heavy. And as we zoom in on this, let's get in here. This is where Panola is, and Fair Oaks. That is showing the heaviest of rain that we've got right now, and that's going to be Panola Parkway, and also that's Clubhouse Road, if I'm reading that correctly. And again, I'm getting glasses. I'm getting this worked out. Panola Parkway, right there. And I'll be able to see great again one day. I promise you, it's going to get better. That's a little bitty writing. It is from my chair at this moment. As we look at this is going to go cross right up in here and go eastward. Here's Union right here. Y'all are going to get in this. This is inside that box, that watched area, just north of Utah, Alabama is where this is, where the beautiful homes are and the track was. It's going to be just north of there. So that's a watch of what we've got. That's going to be in, let me put that time back up again. That's until 8:15. The tornado watch will last until 10 p.m. tonight. Let's turn this off and show you an overview of what we've got tonight as we look at these storms dying down on the eastern side of this. We've got a line up here at Shreveport. Let's put this in motion so you can see how this storm is reacting, and it's moving off to the northeast as we see there, tracking along. This will make its way out of Mississippi here in the next little bit, and we don't really have anything down here other than a small shower there at Lafayette. Nothing serious. This will make its way on across here. You may get a period of some light rain here and there over the next little bit. Gin House Road, Cornbread told me there. I was looking at that wrong. Gin House Road there in Panola. Appreciate that. And Beverly said that Charlene said that Dr. Mason is going to help me, and Lord, I need the help when it comes to that right now. Kind of blurry over there, but getting better. It will get better. I can't wait. But that kind of wraps up what we've got. Again, we'll watch these severe thunderstorm warnings as they make their way across here in the edge of Alabama and moving rather quickly there. I want to say that's already expired there. It has, and it's moved off up here to the east there. We've got just this right here that we're watching here, this severe thunderstorm warning until 8:15. If you're southwest of Tuscaloosa, any of these areas here, as we zoom back in to take a look, Panola, these areas, y'all be weather cautious. It's just going to be some thunderstorm activity come through. It does have the possibility of wind damage with this. As always with thunderstorms, up to 60 miles an hour associated with this. So we want you to be very careful with this. As we watch this. Tuscaloosa will get some of this rain. Hopefully this is going to die down as it makes its way toward the Tuscaloosa area here in the next little bit. As we put this back in motion and it makes its way, it's going to skirt here through the Tuscaloosa area. We'll keep an eye on this. Should it fire back up, we'll come back and do some more live. We do appreciate you joining us this afternoon, and we still have Columbus, heavy rain, no warnings whatsoever, and out to the west of Starkville, you're going to get another round of rain that moves through in the next little bit, but I don't see any warnings. Should they happen, we'll come back and go live with that. Thank y'all for joining. Make sure to be with us in the morning beginning at 6:30. We'll do the weather for you, and also we'll be back with the morning show beginning at 8. And can't forget that tornado that happened in 2011. Beverly said we can't. That was a horrible day for all of us as we watched the weather. It's done a lot of destruction. But fortunately, all we've had to deal with tonight basically are on the Mississippi side here is some rain. We do have some reports here on the edge of Alabama, some possible touchdowns. The National Weather Service will have to get into that and see if that actually was what it was earlier this evening. We'll let you know what happens with that. Again, thank you. As always, we'll come back and go live when the weather goes bad to keep you up to date with everything. Thanks so much, and I'll see you bright and early tomorrow, if not before then. Thanks a bunch. I'll see you then.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by